The bones of animals are grinded and used as a manure. Leather is another animal they produce, and leather is used for manufacturing many products like bags, belts, shoes, etc. Meat processing from animals is another side of animal wealth. The production of meat in large scale takes place in slaughterhouses. Cabela, we get beef from bulls and buffaloes, pork from pigs, mutton from sheep and goats. These are the prominent meat varieties. Rearing of sheep and goats are more in districts of Mahabubnagar, Nalgonda, and Warangal. Discuss the causes in your classroom. Poultry production and rearing of animals on a large scale, generally called poultry. Billions of hens are reared worldwide for eggs and chicken. We know that farmers rear cocks and hens in villages. Most of the local varieties in Nadakulu we get around 74% of chicken and 64% of eggs only from poultry farms. Poultry has emerged as one of the major industries. In last 2 decades, India achieved third position in the world by producing 90 million eggs per annum, and also placed seventh position in the production of meat, about 3,000 to 5,000 million kgs per annum. Or the hens reared in the poultry is the same as our traditional varieties reared by farmers in the villages. Generally, poultry farms are of two types. One is for production of eggs and another one is for meat. Broilers are commonly used variety in poultry. They are reared for meat. Layers are reared for the production of eggs. Natural wild varieties grow fully in 5 to 6 months, but broilers grow fully in just 6 to 8 weeks. This happens due to the genetic modification in the hens. New Hampshire, White Plymouth, Rhode Island Red, White Leghorn, Anoka, or the foreign varieties of the meat-giving species. Think and discuss: is genetically modified food is useful or not? Some hens reared only for production of eggs. Some hens are also able to lay 300 to 350 eggs in their lifespan, but one has to follow proper management techniques up to 21 to 72 weeks for getting eggs. After a period, the capacity of laying eggs decreases. This is one of the reason why people are more interested in rearing broilers. Natural country varieties are good for hatching purpose. Asil and Kadaknath, Chittagong and Langshan, Budsa are the pure local varieties, but the rate of the production eggs is lower than the varieties mentioned earlier. Asil, Berisa Kodi, the Indian traditional variety is meant for fighting because of its high stamina and other characteristics. In some festivals, the hens, hen, cocks fight each other in some festivals like Sankranti. And next, we are rearing hens for eggs and meat. Local chicken breeders rear both varieties of hen by using incubators. Breeders produce chicken in large scale. Hatching of eggs is an interesting job. Our rural practitioner hatch eggs by placing them under broody hen. During January to April, eggs prices are high. Do you know what is the reason? This is because of most of the eggs are used for hatching in this period. Rate of hatching is more. Hatchability of eggs generally influenced by 37 to 38 degrees centigrade temperature in poultry industry. Hence, waste litter is used as a nutritional manure in agriculture. Egg is a nutritious food. NECC, National Egg Coordination Committee. If you want to be healthy person, eat egg every day. This is the slogan of National Egg Coordination Committee. Egg is a good nutritious food which is easily available for all. Do you know? Emu culture. Emu is a flightless bird from Australia. It is the second largest bird in the world after ostrich. This amazing bird weighs nearly 50 kg and run at 40 miles per hour. Emu farming is also a commercial practice like henna. Recently, farmers of Adilabad, Medak, Nalgonda and some other districts of Telangana started the emu farming Meat, chicks skin, leather oil, feathers, eggs are the main products in the emu culture. It's meat and eggs are costly. The emu market is not so good at present in our state. Apiculture, culture of honeybees. Is called apiculture. It is the most beneficial and eco-friendly activity. Development of apiculture is not only for honey production but also very much useful for crop pollination. Honeybees are the best pollinators of many agricultural crops. In what way honeybees are helpful in pollination? Presently, there are six well-known species of honeybees in India: Apis dorsata, Apis indica, Apis flora, Apis Melipona, Apis trigona, Apis cerana are the species which are available in our country. Apis serena honeybee have produces 3 to 10 kgs of honey per annum. A beehive of Apis mellifera, an European honeybee, produces 25 to 30 kgs of honey per annum. Presently, there are six well-known species of honeybees in India: Apis dorsata, Apis indica, Apis flora, Apis melipona, Apis trigona, Apis serena are the species which are available in our country. Apis serena honeybee have produces 3 to 10 kgs of honey per annum. A beehive of Apis mellifera, an European honeybee, produces 25 to 30 kgs of honey per annum. Honey has probably been associated with man since very early days. The first proof of this association is evident from the rock paintings. Rock paintings made by the primitive man thousands of years ago. Man knows about the art of beekeeping in the regions of early civilization. The Egyptians were well acquainted with the bee husbandry 4000 years ago as they practiced migratory beekeeping. The Rig Veda, probably written between 3000 BC and 2000 BC, contains many references to bees and honey. They named honey as a divine food. It was during the 19th century that beekeeping, as a result of scientific research, became a commercial activity. Honeybee species are social insects. Honeybee species are social insects like ants which live in colonies. A honeybee colony consists of three types of bees: one queen, several thousands of workers, and few hundreds of drones. Drones means అంటే మేల్ honeybees అనమాట. Next, there is only one queen bee in a colony. There is only one queen bee in a colony. The primary function of a queen is to lay eggs. The lifespan of a queen is 2 to 3 years. A worker has 5 to 6 weeks, and the drone has 57 days. There are sterile females which are called workers in the hive. These bees attend to indoor duties during the first 3 weeks of their lives, such as the secretion of royal jelly, feeding of the brood. After 3 weeks, they attend outdoor duties like collecting nectar, pollen, and water. Drones are the male members of the colony. They are very lazy and unable to gather food. Their main duty is participating in mating. Mating takes place in the open. When the queen is in flight, the drone dies during the act or immediately as their abdomen bursts open during this process. Plants which contain nectar and pollen are liked by bees are called bee flora. Plants which contain nectar and pollen liked by bees are called bee flora. The following are the some of the more important plants either wild or cultivated. The following are the some of the more important plants either wild or cultivated. Fruit trees like a citrus, apple, guava, tamarind. Cultivated field crops like a mustard, gingerly, wheat, cotton, sunflower. Vegetable plants like beans, lady's finger, brinjal. Timber yielding trees like acacia, neem, sal, and bushes, shrubs, and natural and ornamental flowers. Plants are all the sources of nectar. The bees of colony sometimes rob another colony, especially during drought period. The bee wax and bee venom are the other products in apiculture. Bee venom is used for the preparation of api tincture. It is used in Homeopathic treatment is the major use of bee wax or production of polish cream, nail polish, etc. Production of honeybee in large scale is by providing artificial beehives. The hive consists of floorboard, broad chamber, super chamber, top cover, inner cover, frames, and entrance rod. These parts can easily be separated. The hive may be double walled or single walled. These artificial hives are not similar to the natural hives. Try to find out the difference between these two hives to get more yielding of honey from colonies. A beekeeper has to follow some management techniques. Various pests and predators attack the honeybee colonies. Wax moths, wasps, robber flies, dragonflies attack honeybee colonies. King crow, bee eater are more harmful during swarm period. Beekeepers should protect beehives from these pests and predators. Ask your parents, teachers how beer hunts beehives for honey. Fish constitute an important and rich source of high quality animal protein. India has a coastline of about 7,500 km, and the total available area for fishing both inshore and offshore is nearly 0.48 million square meter. In addition, there are extensive inland water areas comparison of numerous rivers, fresh water and brackish water lakes, reservoirs, tanks, ponds, swamps, etc. These are fish living places. Nowadays, fish and prawn culture is a large scale industry in the coastal districts of our country. Most of the farmers convert their agriculture fields into prawn culture ponds. The marine water is a big source of fish. It is constituted by several groups of varying magnitude and importance. The sardines, mackerel, crustaceans, tunas, mollusks, catfish, ribbon fishes are some of the marine varieties. Besides this, the seaweeds may be included, which form an important living source from the sea. Prawns, lobsters, and crabs together constitute the crustacean fishery. And murrel ante కొరమీను కట్ల అంటే జెల్ల అండ్ కట్రానా అంటే బొచ్చెలు రోహు మోసు సీర్ అంటే వంజీరం ఆర్ ద లోకల్ వెరైటీస్. Cultivating fish and prawn is a large scale industry in our state. Cultivating fish is done in lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. Fish breed or collected suitable to these water and reared. The fish larvae or fish eggs are called as a fish seeds or breed. Selection of fish breed, collecting fish seed, and catching fish are important activities in fish culture. Write a list of fishes that are available in your surroundings. Just write a local names only. Do you know how to catch the fishes in the pond? How to catch the fishes in a large scale? Marine fisheries. India's marine fisheries sources include 7,500 km of coastal line and deep seas beyond it. Marine fish are caught using many kinds of fishing nets through fishing boats. With the introduction of synthetic fiber nets, there has been a revolution in fishing gear material. Fishermen catch fish by using machines is called machinerized fishing. They catch tons of fish every day. I think what will happen if machinizing fish continue for a long time, long run. Some marine fishes, the fishes of a high economical value, are also found in sea water. These include the finned fish like mullets, bhetki, and pearl spots. Sea fishes such as a prawn, mussels, and oysters, as well as a seaweed. Ask your teacher what are the uses of oyster. Tuna is an important fish which is available in our marine area. Display the information on wall magazine. Freshwater resources include canals, ponds, reservoirs, and rivers. Brackish water resources where seawater and freshwater mixed together, such as estuaries and lagoons, are also important fish reservoirs. Fishing is also done in such inland water bodies, but the yield is not high. Generally, farmers rear only one type of fishes or prawns. More intensive fish farming can be done in composite fish culture system. Both the local and imported fish species are used in such system. In such system, a combination of 5 or 6 fish species are used in a single fish pond. These species are selected so that they do not compete for food among them and have different types of food habits. As a result, the food available in all the parts of the pond is used. As cutlas are surface feeders, rahus feed in the middle zone of the pond. Mrigals and common crabs are bottom feeders, and grass carps feed on the weeds. These species can use all the food in the pond without competing with each other. This increases the fish yield from the pond. Even if one species of fishes are infected with the disease, it is not spread to others. What is a blue revolution? What are its effects? Discuss in your classroom. Seaweeds constitute an important marine resource and are found along the rocky in tidal and subtidal regions of the coast of India. The Sundarbans, the Chilka Lake, the deltas of Godavari and Krishna, Gulf of Mannar Parkway, Gujarat coast and around Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Island are the areas rich in seaweeds. They are used for human consumption as a cattle and poultry feed and as a manure and for industrial purpose as the sources of phycocolloids like agar-agar. One problem with such composite fish culture is that many of these fishes breed only during monsoon. Even if a fish seed is collected from the wild, it can be mixed with that of other species as well. So, a major problem in fish farming is the lack of availability of good quality of seed. To overcome this problem, we have now been worked out to breed these fish in ponds using hormonal stimulation. This has ensure the supply of a pure fish seed in desired quantities. Estuaries are the part of the river system. These are extremely interesting areas. The environmental conditions are in a state of a flux, and the fauna also is a combination of fresh and saltwater species which can tolerate considerable variations in salinity. Fish culture is sometimes practiced in combination with a rice crop so that the fish are grown in the water in the paddy field. Growing fish in paddy field is also multi utilitarian practice. The reason for this is increasing use of inorganic fertilizers and insecticides in paddy fields, which cause deleterious effects on fish and predation for birds, snakes, etc. Cultivating fish in paddy fields lower pests like stem borers and paddy. ఫిష్ ఈజ్ హైలీ పెరిషబుల్ అంటే తొందరగా పాడైపోతాయి అన్నమాట. సో ద ప్రాసెసింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఫిష్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్ ఫిష్ కల్చర్. అంటే దాన్ని అమ్మడం అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. దెర్ ఆర్ సెవరల్ ట్రెడిషనల్ మెథడ్స్ ఆఫ్ క్యూరింగ్ ఫిష్ డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ద లోకల్ డిమాండ్స్ అండ్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్. సన్ డ్రాయింగ్, సెమీ డ్రాయింగ్, సాల్టింగ్ అండ్ డ్రాయింగ్, పిక్లింగ్ అండ్ పిట్ క్యూరింగ్ ఆర్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద కామన్ మెథడ్స్ ఎంప్లాయిడ్ ఇన్ అవర్ స్టేట్. Make a list of food preservation practices in your area. Animal husbandry, poultry, fish culture, bee culture, etc. are the major practices in food production. Our government provides opportunities to improve animal food production to fulfill the food requirement of a growing population. Thank you for watching my video.